We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did.
That's why I don't be going to the puffy parties. You from the front and the back at the same time. What you talking about? Look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To get you on. I'm just saying this my mother on the pod.
It's another day of reading about Diddy in the news. Only this time, his BFF Kevin Hart has been dragged into the mix as well. Now these two have been tight for years, with Hart hosting several of Diddy's parties. While fans initially thought Kevin was only having a good time holding the mic, it turns out that might not be the case. Word on the street is that he knew all about the skeletons in Diddy's closet and is looking for a defense these days. Interestingly, 50 Cent has entered the chat as well with damning proof of Kevin's and Diddy's shady dealings, and let's just say it straight, it ain't looking good for the comedian right about now. Just how bad is Hart breaking down because of 50 Cent exposing his secrets with Diddy, and is it really over for him as well? Let's find out. So Diddy's been really going through it after a series of lawsuits. You'd think the hip-hop mogul would finally be swimming in calmer waters, but there ain't no rest for the wicked. Some uninvited guests decided to pay him a visit on March 25th, 2024, and let's just say he wanted to slam the door right in their faces. It was Homeland Security, and no, Diddy wasn't actually home. The authorities raided two of Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles, and man, did he have news outlets talking about it for days. But why did the feds decide to pay a visit? Did he now? He's been running around doing what he wants for years. Well, officials had been working on a traffic train case, and they think Diddy might be at the center of it all. Cassie Ventura was the one who first directed the public's attention to Diddy as a trafficking mastermind. She filed a lawsuit in New York federal court in November 2023, dropping major bombs about how the record executive operated. She passed on the baton to music producer Lil Rod, who kind of went for the jugular with his 70-page lawsuit. According to TMZ, Cassie may have worked with federal INV investigators for weeks before the raids. Given how deep she was in Diddy's empire, there's probably reason for many to believe that the R&B singer might have helped the authorities to establish probable cause to obtain search warrants. But they can't throw the hip-hop mogul in the slammer just like that now, can they? They need evidence, hence the surprise visit, and it looks like they hit the jackpot. Investigators were seen leaving Diddy's houses with all sorts of electronic equipment. Why is that important? Well, according to Lil Rod's lawsuit, Diddy had every room of his house fitted with a camera. This way, he could keep an eye on whatever his guests were up to at his parties, and get this, he didn't delete the footage, he still has all the tapes.
Feel like they might be worried that they might be on tape at one of Diddy parties doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing.
I think that the celebrities that may be worried is because what Lil Rob said. Lil Rob said in his affidavit that Diddy had every room taped and bugged. Diddy had, yo, bro, can you imagine? He had every room taped and bugged, and they found little bugs or little tape recorders. I mean, little those micro projectors or whatever like that, or video cameras. They found them in the house, bro. So by them having those, just wondering who or when they're gonna let this stuff be known, if it's on videotape.
Yeah, man, I know they gotta be shook, man, after finding out he was recording everything.
But not only celebrities, I don't think it's only celebrities gonna be shook. He had politicians in there. He had princes in there. He also had a couple of preachers in there. Hallelujah.
However, one comedian might have already had his tape leaked. A video of Hart hosting one of Diddy's parties has been recently making rounds on the internet. And considering all that we know about Diddy, it doesn't look like this video should be on the internet.
This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do, because I think they never been to a Diddy party. If you not dancing,
I just got hard.
Then you got to go. So security, if you see somebody and they not dancing, they got to go.
Yep.
Let's start with the fact that Diddy brought out his son Justin at the party. Was it a bring your kid to work day? Because this looks like the last place Justin should have been at.
Here. That's just shout out to Lil Diddy 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Diddy's sons who look nothing like him. It's still in question. We don't really know what's going on. Oh, come on, man. Come on, dude. Don't nobody want to see that. Come on, man. Dude, that's what I...
But this next part had everyone talking. Diddy and Kevin took the party to the bedroom. and the entire time, Diddy kept making no homo jokes. Maybe it was the alcohol, or maybe it was the fear of people catching on to what was really going down at the party with the camera around him.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shouts out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, just let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even. I don't want it to come close to the bed.
This is also the same party where Usher dropped by and Diddy ended up spilling the beans about the two of them fighting over Frosted Flakes and sleeping in the same bed back when Usher was staying at his place. However, considering that Usher was in his early teens during those days, it didn't seem like Diddy should have been talking about that, and it looked like the reality of what he had just said hit him shortly after, because he quickly shut down the topic by putting Kevin in a headlock, and that's why you should watch your alcohol, kids.
Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like that's how. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the f did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid.
But that's only the tip of the iceberg. Turns out that Diddy's parties might be the reason why all of Kevin's relationships are a mess. He's currently married to Anaku Parrish. But before there was Tory Hart, the two met in 2011 and eventually tied the knot in May 2003. They had some good times with the pair welcoming 2 children together. But after 8 years, Tory and Kevin called it off. Why? Well, Kevin might have been the one to blame for it. You see, the pair separated in February 2011, but Kevin had a new woman on his arm in August 2009, and Nico. Kevin ended up getting down on one knee for her as well, and the two tied the knot in August 2016. You know how they say the second time's the charm, right? Well, not for Kevin. The ghost of his past came to haunt him back big time thanks to one controversial IG post from Ano. Back in 2007, the model decided to celebrate her anniversary with her beloved husband by making a heartfelt post on Instagram. While most fans thought the gesture was cute, the caption ignited a debate. Anna wrote, "I'm grateful to God every day for putting us together. When it's real, no love bond can ever be faked or broken. My partner in life, my other half that makes me whole, my soulmate, thank you for always keeping a smile on my face. I love you more every day. 8 years together, 1 year married forever to go happy. 1 year anniversary, babe. We made it seems fine, right? Except fans did the math, and according to their knowledge, Eno and Kevin had been together for 6 years, but the model said 8 years, and just like that, the comedian found himself trending on X. Folks everywhere slammed Hart for dating Ano while he was still married to his first wife. Meanwhile, Eno tried to put out the fire by responding to a comment on her IG post, writing, "Their marriage was broken way before I came in the picture. They were separated, living in separate homes. I was never a secret." Deep down, the comedian was hoping that would have wrapped up the situation, but no. Tory decided to enter the conversation, and she shut down Ano's factory of eyes faster than anyone could say Kevin Hart is a cheater.